Hi and welcome. Today we are going to review some cards from the Ritual of Dragon Sorcery trial deck. And the first card we're going to review is Dragheart Luard. This card has amazing artwork. I love the artwork of this card. It looks really incredible. I think it looks amazing. Dragheart Luard, amazing artwork. It's a normal unit, grade 2, intercept, 9000 power, 1 critical, 5000 shield, shadow paladin, elf. The flavor text is, give up. If you resist recklessly, you will bear unhealable wounds. Oh, that's pretty sweet. He's kinda nasty, but it's sweet. It has Act RC 1 turn, Generation Break 1. This ability is active if you have 1 or more face-up G units total in your VC or G zone. Soul Blast 1. So that's what you have to do. Choose one of your other rearguards in the same column as this unit and retire it. Draw a card. Okay, and Auto RC Ritual 3. That's if you have, of course, 3 or more grade 1s in your drop zone. When this unit attacks a vanguard, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of the battle. So what do I think about this card? Well, I do like Ritual. I think it's a cool ability, and if you don't know what Ritual does, basically, it's active if you have 3 or more grade 1 cards in your drop zone. So basically that's Ritual 3. I gotta be honest, it's a little bit underwhelming. It's not the most powerful card I've seen. I mean, the first one is a Generation Break 1, so it's not that hard. You have to Soul Blast 1, and then you have to choose one other rear guard in the same column as this unit and retire it, and then you can draw a card. I feel like that's okay. That effect is actually okay. The second one is when this unit attacks a vanguard, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of battle, so it becomes an 11k. I feel this card has potential, but I don't really know if this card will make it into the deck. There are other cards I want to try out, but I think maybe it can go into the deck. I don't really know, but please tell me what you think about this card, and let's go to the next one. The next card we're gonna talk about is Dragheart Luard. I think that's how you say it, Dragheart Luard. This card has amazing art, has also amazing artwork. I really like the design of this card. I kind of like the scepter with the red orb in the middle. It just looks awesome. The red orb just looks amazing. I think this card looks really badass. Dragheart Luard is a normal unit, grade 1 boost, 7000 power, 1 critical, 5000 shield, shadow paladin, elf. That has the flavor text. Confuse is sufferings that will become great stepping stones. Confuse is great sufferings that will become great stepping stones. So that's pretty cool. I like this card. I really like the flavor text. It has Ritual 3, of course. When this unit is placed in RC from your deck, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of turn. That is actually pretty damn good. So basically, when this unit comes from is placed on RC from your deck, it gets plus 2k. So it becomes a 9k grade 1. That's not bad. That's not bad. Auto RC Generation Break 1. This ability is activated if you have 1 face-up G unit in your G zone in total. So you know what Generation Break 1 is. Counterblast 1. Choose one of your other rear guards in the same column as this unit and retire it. At the end of the battle that this unit boosted, you may pay the cost, and if you do, draw a card. I would say this card is the card I would probably run instead of the other Dragheart that we did first. I think Dragheart Luard is just better. Dragheart Luard is so much better, just because it has the effect, when this unit is placed in RC from your deck, this unit gets power plus 2000 until the end of turn. It becomes a 9k, and that's pretty damn good. And of course, its second effect is Counterblast 1, and choose one of your other rear guards in the same column as this unit and retire it. And at the end of the battle that this unit boosted, you may pay the cost, and if you do, you draw a card. I just think this card is a little bit better. I think that I'll probably run this one instead over the other one, but I don't really know. I think this card has potential. This card has a lot of potential. I feel like it all depends on how the deck is gonna come together. I am gonna review the cards in the upcoming set as well, which they do get support there. Ritual gets support in the upcoming set as well. So this is just a trial deck, which is really good if you get a trial deck, because there are a lot of cool stuff with Ritual that I really like. This card, yeah, this is one of them. Just getting 2k from being called from the... If this card is called from the deck, and it get to RC, it gets 2k. That's pretty good. And then you can retire a unit in the same column as this one when this unit boosted, and you get basically the draw card. This card, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go to the next one. The next card is Direct Owner Debihila. She looks really badass. I like the design of this card. I like that she has a lot of owls around her. And I think you can see Hedwig down there in the corner, you know, Harry Potter's owl. So that's kind of cool. I think this is a really awesome artwork. I mean, love the artwork. Direct Owner Debihila. Normal unit, grade 2, intercept, 9000 power, 1 critical, 5000 shield, Shadow Paladin, human. The flavor text has not been translated, but the effect is auto. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on RC, if the number of your rear guards is greater than or equal to the number of your opponent's rear guards, you may pay the cost, and if you do, draw a card. So it's basically draw power. I do kind of like this card though, because you have to choose a card from your hand and you have to discard it. So if you have a grade 1 in your hand, you can discard the grade 1. And then of course, if the number of rear guards is greater or equal than your opponent's, you can draw a card. So it's pretty simple, a pretty simple card. I just wanted to go over this card because I think this card has some potential. I might run it, I might not run it. I get to see. I am gonna try it out. I am gonna try it out. I'm just gonna say that. I think this card has some potential, and I'm gonna try it out to see if it works. But please tell me what you think about this card, and let's go to the next one. And the next card is Puzzled Owner Kuro Tell. This card is pretty sweet. I love the artwork of this card. It looks like she has a lot of owls around her, birds and owls. I think it's owls. It's hard to see, but I do think it's owls she has around her. Puzzled Owner Kuro Tell. It's a normal unit, grade 1 boost, 6000 power, 1 critical, 5000 shield, Shadow Paladin, human. And the effect of this card is Ritual 3. Active if there are 3 or more grade 1 cards in your drop zone. When this unit is placed on RC, choose one of your other units and it gets power plus 3000 until the end of turn. I actually like this card a lot. I think this is a card you want to run 4 copies of in your deck, because if you do put this card on RC, you can give 3k to the card in the front row, and then you can boost for 6k. So it's kind of like you get a 9k booster. And this card is pretty sweet. I do like this card, and it works pretty well with Dragheart Luard as well. Like, if you call this card with Dragheart Luard's effect, and you call it to RC, you can basically use Dragheart Luard's effect to boost this card up, because it's going to get 1000 for each grade 1 in your drop zone, plus on top of that, that it can give 3k. So say that you have maybe 2 grade 1s in your drop zone. This will become an 8k booster, and it will give 3k to one of your units on the field. So I like this card a lot. I think this card has a lot of potential. Just because, of course, it's so simple, and it works really well with Dragheart Luard, and I think that it can give 3k to one of your units. That's pretty cool. And it's so simple, because the only thing you have to do is have Ritual 3 and call it to RC. And when you have done that, you can give 3k to any of your units, and I think that's pretty cool. And you can even call this card out, like I said, with Dragheart Luard, and get even more. You can get like more attack, then you can boost, and then you can give 3k to a unit on the field. I feel like this card has a lot of potential. But please tell me what you think, and let's go to the last card. And the last card we're gonna talk about is Dragheart Luard. This card's artwork is amazing. I love the artwork of this card. It looks really cool, really badass. He looks really intimidating. I just like this card a lot. Dragheart Luard is a normal unit, grade 3, twin drive, 11,000 power, 1 critical, Shadow Paladin, elf. And the card flavor text is, the power that was accumulated in secret awakens now. I like that. I do like that flavor text. It's a really badass flavor text. And auto VC Ritual 3. Choose 2 normal units from your drop zone and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. Oh, that's pretty good. At the beginning of your right phase, you may pay the cost, and if you do, until the end of turn, you may stride without paying the cost for the next stride. Oh my god, that's pretty damn good. Okay, let's just talk about the first effect. First of all, you choose 2 normal units from your drop zone and put them to the bottom of your deck in any order. That's pretty good. in this deck, that is really, really good. At the beginning of your ride phase, of course, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of turn, you may stride without paying the cost of the next stride. So your stride becomes free. Yeah, that's not unfair at all. That's not unfair at all. That's just amazing. That's just straight up amazing. The second effect is Auto VC Counterblast 1. Choose one of your rear guards and retire it. During your turn, when a G unit stride, you may pay the cost, and if you do, search your deck for up to two grade 1 or less cards, call them to separate RC, shuffle your deck. Okay, Dragheart Luard is amazing, straight up. First of all, the first effect, choose 2 normal units from your drop zone and put them to the bottom of your deck. You can choose grade 1s. Yeah, you can. At the beginning of your ride phase, you don't have to pay the cost for the next stride. That's basically what it says. You don't have to pay the cost for the next stride if you do put 2 normal units back to the deck. And you can put 2 grade 1s. And the second effect, you just counterblast 1, choose one of your rear guards and retire it. So that's pretty simple. During your turn, when your G unit stride, you pay that cost. And if you do, you can search the deck for up to 2 grade 1 or less cards, call them to separate RC and shuffle your deck. Yeah, I can kinda see this card being really good, because then you can basically take the 2 grade 1s or grade 0s depending on what you did put back. You're probably gonna put back 2 grade 1s, so you can call 2 grade 1s and call them to separate RCs. But this card is really good. I'm super excited of this. I'm definitely gonna build a Dragheart Luard deck or a Drag Driver Luard deck. Whatever you wanna call it, I'm gonna build a Luard deck. I think this is an amazing grade 3. And it comes in a structure deck. Yeah. So what do you think about the cards in this structure deck? These are the cards I wanted to go over. I think these are the best cards, and definitely this one. This is the best card because, you know, it works so well with all the cards that are gonna come up in the set, in the upcoming set. Like, this card works really good with those cards. So please tell me what you think about all these cards. Do you like them? Do you hate them? So you can comment in the comment section down below. And as always, comment, like, and subscribe. And see you next time.